you still fail. You fall again and again. Your body is broken. Your mind is broken. You are not strong. No!
I want to tell you a story about a man. A man who had a fitness goal that he wanted to achieve. Throughout his journey, he overcame many obstacles. And in the end, he discovered something he didn't expect. But it wasn't until he came face to face with a fierce enemy. Hey, my name's Spencer and I'm that man, of course. I share videos about my own fitness journey that I hope will inspire and motivate you in your own journey. And this year, I made a goal to achieve a handstand push-up, and here's my story. Before I even started, I knew I would need a strategy because I'm at work 55 hours a week. And when I'm not at work, I am wrangling with my kids. Also, I have physical challenges like scoliosis, which combined with my age, put me at risk of injury a little bit more than most people. With these things in mind, I built a training schedule using the SOS method. I made another video about that, but in a nutshell, this method is a simple commitment to do at least one set of something every day. So this usually meant that I trained something handstand related at least twice a week, and then I made sure to alternate this handstand training with the basics like push-ups and pull-ups. And about 2 months into my training, I learned the importance of stretching and added a warm-up routine for my wrists, because at that point my wrists were hurting a lot. And this stretching actually almost completely removed my wrist pain. And within 3 weeks, I had actually set a new PR for a handstand hold, which I was pretty proud of. And it turns out that having one shoulder 2 inches lower than the other makes it way harder to keep your balance. As I started to feel more comfortable with the skill of hand balancing, I shifted my focus towards strength building exercises like pike push-ups. I also did shoulder pumps, handstand push-ups against the wall, and a lot of different exercises and tips and tricks that I came up with myself, and some of them I found online. Eventually, I got strong enough to start attempting other exercises, more difficult exercises like bent arm holds. And I failed. And failed a lot, and it was frustrating. 4 months in, I hit a huge milestone. I achieved a bent arm press. I felt so close to my goal, and then I made a classic beginner mistake. I overtrained. Because of my scoliosis, my left shoulder tends to do a lot more of the work for these overhead exercises, so it was actually bearing the brunt of the weight during all those presses. And only 2 days after I achieved my first bent arm press, I did a pike push-up early in the morning with 0 warm-up, and I immediately felt all the muscles still cold in my shoulder snap like a rubber band, and I blew out my shoulder. The injury was bad enough that I couldn't even lift my water bottle to my face without aggravating my shoulder. From that day on, I wouldn't be able to train my shoulders again for nearly 2 months. And every time I tried to get a drink, I looked like Pooh Bear. Now obviously, this was a pretty significant setback, but it was somewhat expected. That said, I wasn't expecting what happened next.
You're a fool for getting injured in the first place. Only a weakling would get injured as much as you. You're too old to be doing this. What others have achieved in a week is taking you a year. What's the point?
That is my inner dialogue you are hearing. The negative thoughts were crushing. I opened up to a friend about my injury and my frustration, and to my surprise he seemed unbothered and said, "I guess now you get to train legs." A window opened up in the dark. Why was I focusing on what I couldn't do instead of what I could do? And for the first time ever, yes, please don't laugh, I started a training program for my legs. And you know what? My legs got strong. This achievement started to push me through the trap of my depression.
I want to stop right here and encourage anyone who might be dealing with depression, whether it's around a fitness goal or not. Who are you listening to? Who is your audience? Are they cheering you on? Or are they screaming insults? If your audience isn't encouraging you, don't listen to them. You may not be able to stop the insults from coming, but you can choose to listen to the voice who is cheering you on instead. And for me, that voice belongs to God. I don't know if you know this, but Jesus actually says that he loves you as much as he loves himself. Yes, that's in the Bible. He also says you are made in his image. Yeah, I think I'll listen to that voice over the words of this guy any day.
Now, back to the journey. I rapidly accelerated through my previous training program, all the while being extremely careful not to overwork my left arm and warming up before every single training session. Once I was fully recovered, I only had about 3 months left to completely build back what I had lost and somehow get the strength to do a handstand push-up. Before too long, I got my bent arm press back and started training it to strengthen my shoulders. Soon I was able to attempt handstand push-ups. I got so close, but I failed again and again. But I kept on going. Then, in December, this happened while I was working out with my youngest daughter. Yes, I did it. I made it.
Not good enough.
What?
Arms went at a full 90 degrees.
No.
Descent was too slow.
No.
Not good enough.
No. My mindset has shifted. It doesn't matter what I say about myself or what the enemy says about me. Oh, and there is an enemy, by the way. I am not the audience that I want to listen to. He is not the audience that I want to listen to. What does matter is this. Who does God say that I am? He's the only audience that matters, truthfully. Who does God say that you are? You are fearfully and wonderfully made.
I made my goal. Was it perfect? No. The end goal may be perfection, but this journey is about progress, not perfection. Was it a handstand push-up? Yes.
Here, let this prayer be for you today. I am neither weak nor strong, in the place where I belong. In Jesus' arms I am wrapped, a place where fear and pain cannot attack. The only touch I feel is from love, and not from within but from above. My only measure will be his pleasure. I will trade my strength, or lack thereof, for faith in his everlasting love.